All right, 8:48 is our time on this Thursday morning. If you're going to be out and about today, kids that are maybe going to be playing later on the field, it's going to be another, well, hot one. I know, no surprise here. It's mid to late July. You know the deal. It's going to be hot and muggy. Winds today lighter. Now, the kind of what's helped us out the last couple days is that winds have been pretty strong. We're pretty strong Tuesday and Wednesday, but they won't be nearly as strong today, so less of a cooling breeze. Most fields are dry, and I say mostly dry because northern counties you picked up some rain overnight, but everywhere else dry. And of course, heat stress still the main hazard later on today. Bartlesville, again, you got some rain early this morning. It was mostly kind of some light, steady rains. Now, clouds are hanging in, but you can see the sunshine break through that cloud deck, so we'll gradually see more of that north to south through the day. Mostly cloudy look here in Tulsa so far. Longer we hang on to the clouds, the more it'll keep the temperatures at bay, but again, I don't think that'll last all day. 70s to the north, 80s Tulsa to the south. Those are already, again, from Tulsa down in southeastern Oklahoma, already in the warm and muggy side of things. The last trailing showers have kind of fallen apart from Grand Lake off towards the J vicinity, just kind of a couple leftover sprinkles. There is still a slight chance that we could see an isolated shower pop up later today, but it's a very low end chance. So we do have a heat warning in effect from about Muskogee, Eufaula to the south. Again, that's where heat index values go over 110. A heat advisory now has been issued for most of northeastern Oklahoma. We were waiting to see if that would get issued. It does look like areas from Tulsa to the north will have a heat index at least around 105, maybe a little bit above this afternoon, which puts us in that heat advisory range. After today, though, again, this is the relief that we've been waiting on all week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, temperatures and humidity values start to drop, especially Saturday, I think, is going to be kind of the best combo of the lowest humidity, although Friday will be cooler, but humidity values lower on Saturday. Next week, though, the heat cranks right back up. Speaking of those heat index values, again, as I just showed you where the heat advisories and warnings are. Again, Muskogee, Eufaula, Sallisaw, down to McAllister, Stigler, 110 to 115 on your heat index this afternoon. Around the Tulsa Metro to the north, around 105, maybe slightly above that at times. That's going to be hot either way you slice it. Early tomorrow morning, this is the severe weather risk. We do have at least a low end chance that if storms come into eastern Oklahoma tomorrow, that they could be severe. Damaging winds are going to be the highest threat and the most likely threat with storms early tomorrow morning that we'll be keeping a close eye on, as they'll be kind of a semi-organized squall line. So we'll roll you through this on Future View. Highs today, the last couple of days we've had triple digits on the map. Most of us won't get there today. The exception might be southeastern Oklahoma. Low 90s north of Tulsa, mid 90s in the metro, upper 90s southeastern Oklahoma, but again, high heat index way above that. Here comes the squall line early tomorrow morning. Now, with time, the further east it heads, the more it should weaken. But we're still looking right now like this will probably still have some severe weather threats with it as it enters eastern Oklahoma, say 2, 3 in the morning tomorrow, and then pushes towards the Tulsa Metro. And then once it gets east of Tulsa, it will likely start to weaken pretty significantly. Mild in the morning, but then as that swings out of the area and the north winds pick up tomorrow, how about highs in the 80s for our Friday? That's good any time of day or any day, any time this time of year, but on Friday, I think that makes it a little bit better as well. We'll have a nice north breeze. Friday night should be great. Saturday morning, comfortable and cool. Saturday afternoon will be very, very nice. Even Sunday as we heat back up a little bit. I think Sunday is still going to be a really, really good day as well. So great weather on the way for the weekend. We'll have to enjoy it because, you know, this time of year doesn't last, and it looks like the dog days of summer really pick back up again next week.